Okay, so I'm going to go over today on how to modify the mechanisms on these vertical slide mechs. The challenge with this particular machine is on the back side of the slide here is a bracket that pulls this in and out and dispenses the flat bend card. So the challenge is, normally it's not too difficult to change one of these vertical slide mechs. You just need to get the slide out. But with this bracket, it's prevented from pulling out. So the only way to get to it is there's two screws, Phillips head screws on top of this holding this bracket in. If you have an angled screwdriver, you might be able to get to these. But typically what we have to do is pull this column off. You're going to need a nut driver, a Phillips screwdriver. There's two on each side. Once that column is pulled out and you remove this bracket, you'll have the mech that's basically installed in there. You don't have to remove the whole mech. But once that bracket is removed, like you can see on this one, the bracket is removed there. Then it's fairly straightforward to do, and I'll go ahead and do that real quick with this mech so you can kind of see the process from there. Now what we're going to do is just pop that spring off real quick. Underneath the mech is this second bracket. And just loosen that up. Don't lose that at all. And then what you'll have is your mech in there, and you can just slide this out now that that bracket is off. Now on this slide, you can see your coin plugs are here. There's a screw there that has a small bracket holding those in. So basically all you do now is you take that screw out. You can either add more plugs or remove a plug. In this case, if you're going from a 50 to a 75%, you just remove the one plug and then put this bracket back in. Now there's a couple little parts in there, so just be careful that you don't lose those parts. Once you have your coin plug removed, you can go ahead and slide that slide back in the mech. I'm gonna reinstall. Make sure you reinstall it the right way. So there's a hook there and a hook there. That's where your spring's gonna go. And keep in mind, you do this with the mech still installed, because you won't be able to get this slide in with this bracket on. So with the mech frame still installed, you slide that back in, put that bracket in there, and then you can reattach this top bracket here. Goes into these screws, and then reinstall the column. Or if you were able to get it off without removing the column, then you just make sure you tighten those down good though, and that they're secure. And make sure you attach your spring, which just hooks on, and then adjust your stickers as needed, and you should be ready to go.